Well, the days have now become hours until we can start to enjoy the weather a little bit out there.
We finally get into that finish line. I mean, hey, I know it's still going to be cold, but compared to, I mean, what the last 2 weeks have just been terrible. And when we come back on Monday, we're going to find out if meteorologist Phil has good or bad news on ground.
Right.
So we might, hopefully not 6 more weeks of winter. We'll get some good news as we go into Monday. But hey, 30 Sunday. I'm excited. Hey, that's right. There it is right there. Now, even tomorrow, I mean, mostly sunny again. We're talking 20. Been a while since we've even been at 20 degrees. We'll have that south wind start to warm us up. Going to be a mostly sunny Saturday. We'll have clouds build up as we get into the late afternoon, evening as a clipper system. Going to bring us some light snow late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Again, most of us just looking at around an inch, but check out that 33. Holy moly, as we go into Sunday afternoon. Now that wind is going to start to switch back to the northwest Sunday night into Monday morning. Coolness off back to near 20 for a high Monday, but we'll climb back up as we go through the rest of the week. Now again, tomorrow mostly sunny through much of the day. As we get towards about 3, 4 o'clock, we'll start to see those clouds build from west to east. Now snow initially looks like it's going to move in around 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, but again, we've been so dry, there will be some dry air to overcome before some of this snow starts to reach the surface. A better chance as we get more moisture fed from the south as we get past about midnight through about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Very light snow, but it will be snowing for about 7, 8 hours, maybe a little bit longer as we go midnight into Sunday morning, and then this will move off to the east late Sunday morning. As we get to Sunday afternoon, a few flurries, maybe even a little bit of freezing drizzle going to be possible on the back end of that system as those temperatures warm up to around freezing Sunday afternoon. But most of us, it's just looking about a ½ inch to an inch for most of us, maybe up to 1.5 inches or 2 inches in very localized spots, but mainly a light system that's going to move through, a quick moving system that's going to move from west to east basically as we go through Sunday. Now the wind going to be a little breezy, a little bit less to the east with gusts around 20 miles an hour out of the south by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But if you're going to western Minnesota, those winds will be a little bit more breezy with gusts around 30 miles an hour, and it will stay breezy overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. So while it is snowing, there could be a little bit of blowing snow, but we will actually warm up temperatures as we go Saturday night into Sunday morning. Midnight, we're looking at like 15, 16. By Sunday morning, we're talking about low 20s and then 30s as we get into the afternoon. Wind dies down as we go into Sunday evening. Now after this weekend, as we go into next week, snow chances very limited. There will be a couple systems near the area, but a lot of this going to be hit and miss, and even if we do get something looking like very light snow as we go through the week. But you can see these temperatures not too bad after what we've been through. 20s into early next week, but how about Thursday? We are talking mid to upper 30s, nearing 40 degrees by the time we get into Thursday. So overall, a lot better weekend this weekend compared to the last couple of weekends. Again, about 1 inch of snow by the time we get up Sunday morning. And then, hey, not a bad start for the first week of February compared to the last couple of weeks.
Looking good. Then in a couple of weeks, we'll be complaining again.
Probably. You know, we'll probably get to 40, and then it'll be back down to 20 and be like, ugh. Yeah. It's winter. So
all right. Thanks, Daniel. Well, Sports Extra is up next.